7:06 on August 6, 2025. Let's open the Kingston Zoning Board of Appeals. Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Excellent. First on the agenda at 7:05 is Mr. Rafflino and Miss Collins Trust for 49 Cole Street. Lane, do you want to read it?
Sure. A public hearing will be held at the Town Hall on Wednesday, August 6, 2025 at 7:05. Applicant Bujika Rufino and Linda Collins Trust, 49 Cole Street, map 49, lot 26, seeks a special permit for an addition to the right side of the home to a pre-existing non-conforming dwelling. Proposed addition does not meet 4.2.A.5 compliance, Kingston bylaws. I'll make a motion to open the hearing.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Yes, your name, and I'm guessing you're representing them?
Yes, I'm Paul Seberg from Grady Consulting.
Very good. Take it away. Show me what you got.
So we're here tonight for a special permit request for the project located at 49 Cole Street. This site is located in the R20 zoning district, assessors parcel 49-26, and the lot consists of 5,000 square feet. The site currently consists of an existing single-family dwelling and paved driveway area. The driveway has been recently updated since the survey was conducted and consists of approximately 4 parking spaces. The lot is non-conforming with respect to lot area, 5,000 square feet existing and 20,000 square feet required, and also frontage, 50 feet existing and 100 feet required. The existing structure is non-conforming with respect to the side setback of 3.8 feet and 15 feet required, and also the rear setback at 8.5 feet existing and 20 feet required. The applicant is seeking a special permit in accordance with section 4.2A4A to construct a 2-story addition. The proposed addition will maintain the extension of the pre-existing non-conforming rear side of the existing house, adding 13 additional feet with the addition. The proposed addition will be closer to the rear property line than the existing house by approximately 0.2 feet in order to keep the structure square. In addition, we are proposing a side setback of 11 feet with the proposed addition where 15 feet is required. We feel as though a special permit can be granted as the project is not more detrimental to the neighborhood. With that said, I'd be happy to answer any questions the board may have.
So this is a 3-bedroom?
It's listed as a 2-bedroom in the assessors, and they're adding an additional bedroom, so yes.
Okay. And then you said you had parking for 4, you said?
Yeah, yep, 4 spaces.
Is the parking paved?
Yes, it is.
Do you know what if your impervious surface ratio is correct?
As far as building coverage,
Correct, building
Yes.
your impervious surface to your area, are you gonna go over the number and create a variance?
is the, what exactly is the impervious coverage requirement?
I think
for
you're
zoning?
right at it, 24.8.
So that's building coverage, correct?
Oh, it's just your building.
Yeah.
So that's my only curiosity, is your impervious surface with your pavement combined on that whole 5,000 square feet. Almost positive you can't go over 25%. So that would push you into a variance because you're going over the impervious surface square footage.
Okay, we
So-
can look at that. I thought that the building coverage was just the 25% requirement.
No, impervious surface is
Okay.
everything on the
Everything.
property, which can be remedied by, I know it's money, but, changing over a driveway to a crushed stone driveway.
Yep. Or what if we propose a drywall for the,
Doesn't matter, it's
Doesn't matter.
impervious surface.
Yep.
Number. That's the only thing that grabs my eye. Other than that, it seems pretty simple. It just because the lot's so tiny, and you're adding. I'm sure you're probably almost at it already, just with the pavement and the building. So that's my only curiosity is, and I know you put it with the building, and I know we don't have a building inspector here, so I can't just grab them and go. I don't think Paul's even on the Zoom.
I thought the planner's report said the impervious coverage was 24.8%.
That's just the building.
Oh, she calls it impervious coverage.
He said it's just the building, not including
I'm
the.
just reading
Oh, yeah.
Valerie's report and what she refers to.
Again, I think it's just the building, not including all the paved area, which if you look at the site plan, the two driveways take up easily another like 50% of the property. Lane,
I'm sorry, I might have missed it. What's the parking?
4 parking spots that need.
Okay. I don't have any other questions right now.
Kevin?
Says right here was existing gravel driveway, 3 spaces
Yeah, I'm confused on,
on the plan. That's what
do
I
you
showed
have
right
any
here.
other information?
Right, I think it was recently updated, yeah. Yeah.
We didn't, we did that, and we went to your building commissioner, he said, hey, we didn't count, it was just the building structure that counted, so the project was designed to go close to 25 but not exceed.
I would still like to have that input for sure, because it's all impervious surface. I mean, if you pave the whole thing, oh, it doesn't count, it's just a parking lot. I always took it as all impervious surface. I'm sure it was crushed stone probably for that reason, because it's tiny, it's 5,000 square
You
feet.
do pavers too.
Yeah, they have pavers
Yeah.
they can do. I'm just trying to save them money, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They make pavers that have the gaps in it that allows the water
Right.
to make it, if you want to make it aesthetically more pleasing. Kevin, did you, sorry, I didn't know.
Does the driveway go past the front of the house?
Not
No.
anymore.
So,
Actually, it's paved way back in the front of the house, actually.
so it could be within,
Well, that's my curiosity, if everything was drawn exactly and it was perfectly to, even to 24.999999, that's perfectly fine with me. But it has to be drawn on the paper, on, you know, something that we put into the decision.
Right.
measure it out, and
There's also a shed on the lot. Oh, okay.
It will be removed, yeah, it's in the way.
Okay. So that's my only small issue to it. I can even make it a condition. Anything else, Kevin?
I mean, that's it, you know, it's like, it's so close,
If it's correct. That's the only thing
right? But I mean, they can take a look at that and see.
Yeah, we
And
could have
like I
it
said,
make it
you
a
can
condition
change
that
some
we
of
cannot,
Driveway to a
yeah.
couple pavers, which would,
Whatever, yeah,
Take that
whatever,
out of there.
yeah, whatever makes it to the number.
yeah.
yeah.
We can make it a condition that we just can't exceed the 25% if that works.
Well, if you do, you
with the
can
math.
click into a variance and you're in a
Yeah.
bigger problem.
That's it, that's all I had.
Bob?
I'm just looking at the plot plan from Grady here. It does say maximum building coverage required 25%. Existing 15.8, proposed 24.8, does say building. He doesn't mention the lot,
The lot coverage in it.
which I'm looking for. Maybe Grady could help you with that? If he can give you a number, and,
Right, we don't have the exact number of the impervious coverage.
yeah, I mean, it should be,
Yeah.
he should have done that for you. He should know he should, yeah. So that's my only question, if you can confirm
Yeah.
that you're within that 25%, I have no problem with it.
Marcia?
Are you, are you building on the same footprint and just going up? It doesn't appear, you are.
Just as not.
No,
Okay, so there's,
I'll show you. So this is the whole existing thing, so they're building this. So this is the new, right here.
but they're not, so they're going outside the existing footprint?
Correct.
With
Yeah.
this little jog?
This little jog right here, yep.
Okay. No, I mean, I didn't see any letters or anything. Does anybody?
We'll ask the public, we'll ask the public in a minute.
All right, well, I'll wait till somebody comes forward. All right, I have no more questions.
Very good. Anyone from the public, for or against? Come on up. Name and address, please.
Hi, Julianne Walsh, 27A Rocky Nook Ave. I received a letter to be here tonight, and I'm here to support their addition. I can tell you, I can't calculate anything, but they have probably one of the bigger yards on that street that will not be affected. Everything in front of their house is all grass. I see Ruffy struggle, with his cane a lot of the time, and I think if this is going to afford them a bedroom on that first floor, I think the town should support that. And I want everyone to know that I support it as well.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else, for or against?
Oh, I'm sorry, one more question. Do you have, are you on the town sewer?
They have to be.
Yeah,
You have to be, and you're okay for the additional third bedroom?
everyone in the Nook is, yeah.
Okay, is that right?
You have a 3-bedroom abatement? Yes, okay. Yeah. Anyone on Zoom, for or against? Oh, sorry, I didn't see a hand. Step right up. Name and address, please.
Hi, Nancy Kelly, 47 Cole Street, so direct abutting side neighbor.
To the right.
Yeah, so, I have similar feelings that Julie stated, that, we all want to age in place, and I know a first floor bedroom would be great. The only concern I have, and it's not about Ruffy and Linda personally, because they're great neighbors, and I hope they'll be great neighbors after. But this is more of a general question about setbacks and why we have setbacks. And, my research, there are a number of reasons why they're there, and I realize Rocky Nook is a very quirky neighborhood, and that there are a lot of variances, I think, historically that have been given. I've only been there 2 years, so I'm kind of new to the neighborhood. But maybe you could
So
speak
that
to
area,
that.
it's more special permits. So that area being that no, I shouldn't say no, it's only like 4 houses down there can basically fulfill the obligations of all the hits, because it's an R20, so 20,000 square feet.
Yeah,
So if you're already under 20,000 square feet, you're already out of conformance.
Right.
Because you're already too small.
yeah,
Now, 90% of those lots down there were all grandfathered in by basically their cutout and where the house is.
yeah,
If you are pre-existing non-conforming, meaning you are already there, and like this property is 3 feet on the left side from the left lot line? So they were already permitted to leave a house there that's 3 feet from the left side, even though the
Right.
side setback's supposed to be
Yeah.
15 feet.
yeah,
So if you're pre-non-conforming, you can come in front of us for a special permit, which is saying, my house is kind of already screwed up where it is. Can I add a little more to try to make the house, a little more normal-ish?
yeah,
If you get extravagant, you might get denied, or you might be curtailed. But being that these are non-conforming, and they have their other issues, like the impervious surface issue. Being so small, if it was big, you could make a bigger driveway, you could make, bigger areas.
yeah,
But being this is so small, and a lot of them are non-conforming, none of them are centered, you know what I mean? Oh, they're always set back or set to the left because there was a rock there, or the sewage was there, or they would park in certain spots. So they're all laid out in weird, non-conforming to begin with.
yeah.
And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if your lot has the same issue.
It probably does, no
Yeah,
doubt.
and,
Yeah.
so the setbacks are there, try to keep to them, we don't wanna, let it go ridiculous. But like some of them are literally 3 feet, some of them are 6 inches, some of
Right.
them, the driveways are they're sharing the same driveway
Yeah,
up to the house.
Yeah.
So, it was there because it's an R20.
right,
It should be an R5, but that's a town vote.
Yeah.
the town would have to vote for an R5 and then change the setback rules and all that.
Yeah. So I guess my concern is, and again, this is more just sort of a general question about the whole neighborhood, because it seems with all the non-conforming, we're kind of at risk, safety-wise out there. And, you know, maybe if the LA fires weren't still, you know, burning images in the back of my mind, I you know, last year I would have been, yay, great, you know, get that, you know, up. But, you know, fire is a concern, and I'm just wondering how the board, you know, thinks about those concerns as far as a tight neighborhood goes.
It's, I mean,
They're
some
all-
of them have lived there
they're
their
all
whole
tight.
lives.
Most of it is only 5-6 feet off the property lines, and a
Right.
lot of them.
Yeah,
There's not a lot, and the only thing you can do is, you know, I mean, the fire department will have to deal with it. Hopefully, there is no fire, but it's, the whole nook's like that.
So
This-
we
this
do have
under-
to look
this
at that,
understanding-
though. As a board, we have to look at that. So
Yeah,
there's,
sure.
Yeah.
we have to look at how it affects the neighborhood. So she's the abutter,
Well, that's part of the
That's-
detriment of the neighborhood,
yeah.
you know?
So that is a consideration if you're raising an objection to it.
I want to sort of almost remain neutral and,
Okay,
you know, in this, because on the one hand, I don't, you know, they are the owners of property, they should be able to do what they want on the property. I'm not gonna quibble about 3 feet on my, you know, variance or whatever, when I know my house probably had a variance as well when it was going up. But I think in a general sense, you know, thinking in long-term about variances, I think we have to consider, you know, safety being the number one issue out there.
but
And,
variance is different, though.
Yeah, these are
So
special permits.
This is a special permit, and we have to just consider the adverse effect on the neighborhood, plus some other things that really don't apply. So if you're
so
saying that it's
safety
an adverse.
isn't part of a
Yes, it
variance
is.
concern?
It would be an
Always part of it.
adverse effect on the neighborhood.
Yeah.
But if you're staying neutral, then, I mean,
Well, I guess I'm wondering, like, when we build, and this would be something down the road, should we think about fire walls when we're building? Should we think about sprinkler systems when we're building? What should we be thinking about, I guess, is what I'm asking.
Right, and that's, I'm sure, the fire department has their take on it too. You know,
Yeah.
you don't have to sprinkle until you're, what, five bedrooms, I think it is, or 6 bedrooms, and then you have to
I
sprinkle?
think it's 6.
Yeah, so
Six
not to get, yeah, then
Yeah.
when you get to a certain size, then you have to sprinkle the whole building.
And that really is a discussion for the town planners. This is just a note from the town planner and on the conditions. It says, lot consists of approximately 5,000 square feet of land in the R20 zone and is a legally non-conforming, pre-existing undersized lot. The surrounding neighborhood, Rocky Nook, similarly, consists of legally pre-existing undersized lots which similar contain single-family dwellings which are legally non-conforming, many of which have been converted from seasonal cottages to year-round dwellings over the years with additions and improvements. That's basically Rocky Nook in itself. And
Right.
as Blaine said, it's a special permit to let people make a better house. I mean,
Yeah.
this house is so darn small to begin with.
And some of them, as they upgrade these houses, the permits they have to pull upgrades the house itself. It goes from a shack that's been there since the 50s, uninsulated,
Right.
to, much more improvements and everything else.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that doesn't mean the fire can't happen, but
Yeah, I mean, I don't wake up, you know, in an erotic state every morning thinking there's gonna be a fire. I'm just, you know, I've
No,
had two close,
it's understandable. I
two
mean,
close friends that have had catastrophic fires, so.
I'm sure Kingston's very aware of the fact of how
Yeah.
fast it could spread down there if there was a
Yeah.
wind coming off the ocean.
Yeah,
am I reading this right, that it's less than a foot that you're adding
What?
for the
No,
side
it's-
setback?
It's,
It says existing 3.8 feet. and
That's
then
on the
proposed-
left. That's on the left side.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where is
the addition is,
it's not on the,
It's on the plot plan.
it's on what?
The plot plan?
13 feet. 13 feet off the existing house.
Oh, 13, well, what's
The
from
new
the side,
the
though?
new side setback is
No.
11 feet. It's 11
The
feet.
addition's 13 feet.
Yeah, off the existing house.
Yes.
Yeah, but the setback is from the line to the
Right,
house.
Yeah,
the new
so it's
setback's 11
feet,
feet.
4 inches.
Yeah, 11.4 in the back, 11 in
Okay.
the front.
See the dark one, that's the addition.
All right,
Do you have this, Lane?
yeah.
There's
Oh,
no-
11.4, okay.
Yeah.
There's a
So,
note here, Paul.
well, it's 11.
Existing lot,
'Cause you use the-
5,000 square feet, 25% coverage
Well,
equals
it's 11 in the front,
1,250
and the
square
back is
feet.
Yeah,
another
yeah, yeah,
4.
okay.
we'll
So
see.
I also was looking at the,
I'm just gonna
put At our it as a code.
condition, I don't care to do it.
Paul.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's fine.
And it's building,
It's building?
yeah.
All right.
So they don't,
That as well, it's building coverage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lot coverage.
yeah. So-
Conservation has a 15% maximum impervious coverage within the.
I don't know if that changed.
Yeah, I
There's a
was-
minimum open space requirement, though, which is 40%. So I don't know if they've met that.
It's a lot so small, so pavement,
Yeah.
But if they don't meet that, then they do need a variance.
then they need a variance.
So it's 40. So I think that that's what you were thinking with the
Open
pavement.
space?
Yeah.
Like I said,
But
I don't
the-
mind conditioning it, it's up to you guys.
Well, it has a big
I,
front, yeah.
I would want clarity on that before we condition something.
Condition that there's 40%.
Is our
No,
building? No.
that's what I'm saying, he's not here, or I would've clarified it.
I don't want to condition them on something that they don't need to be conditioned on.
Right.
We need building coverage, what's the issue, open space?
So minimum open space in R20 is 40%.
So we'd have to have 60% coverage within impervious areas. to not
Yeah.
have open space.
Correct.
I feel pretty confident that we meet that requirement,
Yeah,
exceed that requirement. So we're at 25%, we have to have 75%. So, a little under 25%.
if the building's covering 25,
The driveway is less than the building, so we have to meet that requirement.
Right.
Less than 50.
that's why I said if it's an easy
Yeah.
condition to meet. Just means you can't pave the whole front of your, the front third of your driveway, of your lot. And again, on here, on paper, it says crushed stone,
That's,
but in real life, it's pavement, so they don't jive.
It was crushed over.
Yeah, but the plan that the plan you're submitting is not what's in real life.
I guess I have one other question, and maybe you're the builder, is that?
You can't ask them the question. You
Oh, I
ask us.
can't?
You
Oh,
gotta ask
okay.
us.
All
You
right.
can talk separately outside.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess, one house that I saw go up had a lot of rock where the basement was going to be.
Ledge.
The ledge, yes. Rocky Nook, lots of ledge and rock. How, are you allowed to do any kind of blasting to remove?
Yep.
You are,
Costs a lot of that, though. Costs a
Yeah.
lot of money.
yeah, that's costly.
okay.
There are
But
other
it
ways
is
to do it.
allowed even,
You can hole ram it, you can drill it, you can split it. There's other ways to get rid of ledge.
Yep.
yeah,
And they're a
okay.
little cheaper and quieter, so most people do it that way.
All
You
right.
can, it just costs you a lot of money. Some people just go up, or they move the house a little bit,
Yeah.
or they deal with it, and they leave it in their basement. Is
I
that your
think-
question for them, or?
Yeah, I would prefer that there be no blasting.
Oh, yeah. It happens more than you think around you.
Probably, but I don't want it affecting the stability of my
No,
home
I don't-
either in a close, tight.
I don't think they're
thing.
planning on it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
okay. All right, well, thank you again.
No problem,
I'm-
no problem.
I'm remaining neutral.
Very good.
Thank you.
Anyone else from the public? Yes or no? Anyone from Zoom? Anyone else, anything else from the board?
Nope.
Motion to close? Sure, go ahead.
My name is Linda Collins, and we live at 49 Cole Street. One of the reasons that we're also doing this is I've been coming to Rocky Nook for over 50 years, and my family is down there. I have two sisters that live there in the summer, And we've currently been living in Las Vegas, and we would like to come home. However, this house is also a little bit smaller than what we have, and we're just trying to get space so that when we do, if we can move, the house will suit our needs of what we need. Unfortunately, when the house was built back in 1985, I was very young, and I didn't really know what I was doing, and we have just one closet in there. So the whole house has just a closet under the stairs. We don't even have closets. So another reason why we're building the rooms is so that we can build some closets. So it's just something that we're trying to get for us to move back here to be with our family.
Very good.
And that's all.
Thank you. Anything else from the board? Motion to close?
Make a motion to close.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anything, do we want to add anything to it, or we feel comfortable with the way it is?
I don't see a problem with the plan at all. Just, you know, as long as they could update the plan.
Oh, the site plan for parking?
Yeah, so it goes with everything.
Yeah, I mean, that should be pretty easy, just put parking spots on there. Yeah, you can just,
And just confirm how much preview material is.
yeah, just confirm while you're in there that you guys, I'm sure you can make it so you hit the numbers.
Yeah, I would add on there the open space.
Yeah.
Right,
Mentions it a couple different times, but it's still a little confusing.
we'll put it as a condition, but I'm sure you'll make it no problem. And, yeah, especially since you said you had a spot for 4, and you only need 3,
Yeah.
so. Very good. Motion to approve with the condition to meet open space.
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Very good. Thank you.
Can we take a 2-minute recess?
Yes.
I just need to.
Need a motion. Motion make recess?
Yeah. motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
2 minutes, see you in
I'll be
2.
right back.
All right, vote to come out of recess. Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Next on the agenda, Mr. and Mrs. Hines, 10 Adams Ave. Lane, you want to read that?
Yeah, a public hearing will be held at Town Hall on Wednesday, August sixth, 2025, at 7:15. Applicant Beth Hines, 10 Adams Ave, map 38, lot 119, seeks a special permit for an addition to a pre-existing non-conforming dwelling. Proposed addition does not meet 4.2.8.5 compliance with the Kingston bylaws. I'll make a motion to open the hearing.
Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Very good. What are you doing, a twofer, huh?
Yep, here again, Paul Seberg from Grady Consulting. So again, we're here for a special permit request for the project located at 10 Adams Ave. The site is also located in the R20 zoning district, assessors parcel 38-119, and consists of approximately 13,504 square feet of lot area. The site currently consists of an existing single-family dwelling with a crushed seashell driveway. There's a deck and patio in the rear of the site, and Kingston Bay located to the north. The lot is non-conforming with respect to lot area, 13,504 square feet existing, and 20,000 square feet required. The existing structure is non-conforming with respect to the front setback of 1.9 feet existing and 25 feet required. The applicant is seeking a special permit in accordance with section 4.2A4A to construct a garage addition with a second floor room above. The proposed garage will maintain the pre-existing non-conforming front setback of 1.9 feet. And we are also requesting a reduced side setback of 12.2 feet, where 15 feet is required. The project has been reviewed by the Conservation Commission and the sewer departments, and also an order of conditions has been issued for the project. And we feel as though a special permit can be granted by the board, as the project's not more detrimental to the neighborhood. And with that said, I'd be happy to answer any questions the board may have.
And this is a two-bedroom?
Correct. Yep.
I don't have anything to begin with. I'll go to the other end. Marcia, you said conservation was located and didn't tell you anything? It didn't,
Do you have
It was
anything-
approved by Conservation.
oh,
We have
really?
an order of conditions for it. They reviewed the project already.
Oh, okay. And you are requesting a reduced side yard setback?
I have a special permit for the side yard to be 12.2 feet.
From the, what's the current setback from the structure?
The current setback is,
It's 20. 20 plus 12.7, 32.7.
yeah, the side setback's 32.2 feet.
Currently?
Yep, to the
Oh,
existing
2, that's a
house.
2, sorry. I thought that was a 7.
And the required setback is 15?
15, correct.
So why are you not asking for a variance?
Because they're pre-existing non-conforming.
I know, but they're asking to encroach into this, they meet the current side yard setback. You're
Correct.
asking to encroach into it by a brand-new structure. It seems to me like a variance would be required.
No?
Okay,
It's still non-conforming.
It's non-conforming on
That's
other
why.
The front is
factors.
non-conforming too, the front is right on
The front is only a
Again,
foot.
again, I'm just, sorry,
No, it's the
gentlemen.
front.
No, no, no.
Sorry, gentlemen.
So the
I'm just
front-
raising
The
this.
front causes the first problem because it's a foot from the
Right.
street.
I
literally.
know that,
Yeah, yeah.
but he's increasing the nonconformity
Correct.
by building a structure that encroaches into the side yard setback. I mean, there's no way that it can be located someplace else? Smaller?
Architecturally, to fit the stairwell, stairs, and also the space for the garage and a car, we need that extra room, that extra 2.7 feet, I think it is, to make it work for a garage.
I get your argument, Marcia, saying it could be set to the 15.
He could meet the 15-yard setback.
Right.
And I don't know, I understand why you refer to us as needing a special permit, because you currently do not meet the front yard setback, but you meet the, everything else, correct?
Right, yeah.
They have a small problem.
So I'm just troubled by, to the woman's point earlier this evening, what are the setbacks for? If they're willy-nilly ignored.
Marcia, did you look at the site plan?
No, I haven't gotten to that, but I will. I'm just stumbling over this initial point.
I think you have to look at the
We
site
understand,
plan.
we're trying
I'm
to
happy
get
to do that,
enough
but
space for a
that would be
garage.
considered in a
Yeah.
variance application as well, that the unique features of your lot would not allow you to develop it. Okay, so,
Right, well, that's the thing. I
Uh,
think if you look at the plot
I
plan.
will, I will yield the floor to someone else while
Bob?
I examine.
I have no questions.
So you guys, you said you own 12,005 square feet, right? That was the property square footage?
13,504 square feet.
Did you get to
It's a
count
lot area.
the beach and the marsh, correct?
Right, yep.
Correct. That's what I was curious about. Yeah, I could see kind of why you're doing it, so, or why you're asking for it.
Most of it's the wall and the water,
Yeah.
you know, and basically, you can't put a garage on the right side, you have the space on the left. That's all. I have no other questions, you know, we'll just see if any neighbors or whatever are okay with it.
Lane,
I don't have any questions right now.
that parking spot, does that have to be, the parking spot outside, does that have to be like shells of crushed stone?
It is gonna be seashells, yep, as it is existing.
Oh, it says shell driveway, I didn't see that. You guys always make it so light. So what's the additional square footage that you're adding is not written there.
So the proposed building's gonna be 12,909 square feet now. I don't have the exact, 890.
It's 24 by,
Roughly
20?
400 square feet or so.
that's the footprint. That's gonna be a slab?
Yes, it's gonna be a slab.
Yeah, they don't have any real issues. Anyone from the public? Yay or nay? Want to speak? Anyone from Zoom? No hands up. Marcia, any more?
Yeah, I'm struggling
questions?
here still as to.
I would like to speak.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I would-
Name and address, please.
Dana Nemus, 25 Rocky Nook Ave. I drew the plans. And if you look at your plans, I try to make the 12. I made every effort to. You see that line, that you get a little light line there? I first drew it there, but the rise prevented me from getting in the house. And the existing door and that breezeway is there already, so there was no way I could get Kevin and Beth into the house unless I made it a little wider. So my first effort was to keep it
Conform.
at the 15 feet. And old school drawing, I erased, and the rise into the house prevented me from getting the car in for the back stairs, and I couldn't put the stairs where the front door was at that point. So that's
Oh,
the reason why I bumped it to 2 feet.
so what do you have, 5 stairs? 1, 2, 3, 4?
Those rises prevented me from getting in the
Yeah,
house.
so you got 4, so are those 8-inch rises or 7.5?
They're probably 8s. It's
8, so you gotta go up almost 3 feet?
to make it code, that's the number of steps I needed. And it even kicks out into the garage a little bit on that plan, first addition. Page A2 there.
Yeah, I see AAC, A3, oh, I didn't see A4.
So that's the reason, that part of the structure is there, the dotted line on A2, that's already there. And you can't get in the house
Those two steps that are coming in, are you guys asking for the relief of those two stairs coming down into toward the street? Or are those gonna be granite?
That was done, permitted,
Oh, that's already part of the main house?
yes, that's
Oh,
already there.
oh, my bad.
That's already there.
Okay.
Yeah, existing, if you look at A3, that front door is there. That roof's there over the front door on A3.
Okay, the awning. Yeah, it's on the main plot plan too. Yeah, I,
Yeah, and A4, that little existing rafter, it says right there, that's section view on how the stairs work and the existing risers. So I had no choice. I wanted to do the 15 feet offset, and it wouldn't work. That's why the front door on A2 is 10 feet, so they can get in and out. You notice I had to make a 10-foot door. I never put a 10-foot door in, but that little bump out. Okay, I'm good.
yeah. I mean,
Thank you.
I have,
Go ahead,
I
Commissioner.
guess I'm still back here. The planner's report, maybe I'm misunderstanding you. The planner's report says you propose to add onto the south side of the house without further encroaching on the side yard setback. But I heard you say you need to encroach on the side yard setback.
Where does it, where did it say
I'm
that?
looking at the planner's report.
Yeah, it's not our report, we didn't say that.
No, it's our town planner's report. So I'm just confused. Her report also says that the existing single-family dwelling was built in 2010.
That isn't,
Is that correct?
when was the house built, Dana, do you know?
I'm just trying to understand. So you placed the house where it was in 2010, correct? And then it says substantial renovations were made in 2022. Did you come to the town and get permits for those as well?
We got a special permit at that time, yes.
You did?
Yep, that was to do the side entrance and also an addition onto the front, which is kind of squared off the house.
I guess I'm just struggling, at what point do we say you either need to meet current zoning or you need to ask for a variance? Because it feels like you have
There's no variance
increased.
here. There's no variance here.
It feels like if they built this house in 2010, it feels as though they've created, or they are creating these non-conformities. And that's where I'm at. I need time to think about this. If you're
Well,
gonna
was there a
ask me to
variance
vote
at
on
the
it
beginning?
tonight, my vote would be
No,
no.
it'd be in their file.
So how did they build?
I don't know how they did all this. I need to
I'm
look
guessing there
into
was
it.
probably yeah, it was always.
Does anybody
existing.
have any, is the owner here today?
Right there.
Oh, do you,
Hold on,
you have
hold
to
on.
go to the microphone. Yeah, but if it was built in 2010,
2010.
that's after the, yeah, but still you'd have to have
It
a,
would have
Way
been
after
non-
19
It would have been non-conforming to begin with, and then they probably did a knockdown raise and put the building exactly where it
okay,
is.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't
we
know, I
know
need
there
to
were.
look into it.
Was it a vacant lot?
No, they had done the work prior, so we're the second owner to that. That 2010 was not us.
Yeah, but prior to 2010, was there a home there?
There was.
Okay. So then that's, I mean, it has to be,
Maybe I just need, again, if you want, I would like to look into it. Valerie's report raises a lot of questions in my mind regarding whether you should be asking us for a variance or a special permit.
What makes you think that?
Because it was built in, if it was in fact, as Valerie reports,
Oh, yeah.
built in
So it's demolished.
2010.
on 2009, it was a demolished permit.
So
And
as
then
far
new
as the
construction.
zoning,
And it was reconstructed on the old
Yeah.
foundation? The
No, it would have been the same footprint.
The
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
the same footprint, I'm sorry. I would just like to look into this. I don't see anything. I want to make sure that that you're entitled to the permit that you seek, and I'm not convinced of that right now. And I'm trying to be very honest and provide these reports to us as part of the special permit application. And her report raises questions in my mind. Frankly, this is the first time I've seen it, is tonight. If I had seen it before tonight, I certainly would have been on the phone with her.
I just received that report at like 4:30.
I'm not, I understand, I'm just trying to explain to the applicant why, if the board wants to vote tonight, I would
Who's
have to
voting?
vote no.
I mean, it's us four, and we could have a fifth vote. She'd be the alternate. This is the first time it's come in front of us. Yeah.
You can all, I mean, it only needs 4 of you. I'll
Yeah.
just vote no. My feelings won't be hurt.
No, I'm still curious of your dissent.
I think I've tried to make myself really clear, Paul.
Doesn't she say it is in excess of the minimum of 10 feet? So it's still less than 10 feet.
Gentlemen, you're free to take
I'm
action
reading her
without
words.
your,
You asked about that,
No, I'm making curiosities. I just don't.
you're free to take action. I'm just trying to explain to you why I would be voting no tonight.
Very good. Do you want us to continue to carry on with the vote, or continue it because you need 4 out of 5? You need a super majority.
Yes.
All right. Very good. Anyone want to make a motion to close the hearing?
I'll make a motion to close the hearing.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, good. Any discussion? I covered everyone from the public, right? And everybody on Zoom? All right, good. Anyone make a motion?
Make a motion to accept the proposal.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Do you mean to grant the special permit?
Yes.
Just for the record.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All against?
I'm
Very good.
against.
4-1.
No.
Thank you. Next up is it's going to be Cushman Farms. Oh, forget these back to this. Lane, do you want to read the public hearing, which is on
Yeah.
notice?
It's been open. Public hearing will be held at Town Hall to hear the petition of Cushman Farms to request a comprehensive permit under Mass General Laws 40B to allow construction of 3 apartment buildings proposed to build 162 units of rental housing on approximately 11 acres of land located off Marion Drive and Cushman Drive in Kingston, with the associated community building, access road, parking stream, crossing, utilities and stormwater features on assorted parcels along Thomas Street, including off Pleasant Street and Pleasant Street. This is already open, so
Very good. Did I hear you have some new artwork or new engineering work?
Good evening, Mr. Chairman and members of the board. My name's Tanya Trevison. I'm with Marioni, Shaughnessy, and Udy. I represent Cushman Farms LLC and its manager, Rick Lincoln, who is here virtually tonight, as well as the Conoco architect and engineer, Megan Dutra. So there are new plans that are forthcoming. The only remaining engineering items left is stormwater. Final details from Ms. Dutra will then be delivered to Mr. Brennan, as well as traffic engineering. Bowman is performing an updated traffic study to incorporate the lower unit count from those originally approved by Mass Housing. and to analyze the revised traffic pattern out on Copper Beach Road.
So the unit total is 72 units, is that the new number? Is that the old number?
It was originally, I think, 116, so it's been reduced. Is it 72, Megan?
You have the poll, so we went from 116 units down to 72 units, 2 buildings.
Is she on speaker?
Hi, Mr. Chair.
Oh, there we go,
This-
there we go.
Okay.
This is Rick Lincoln. Can I inject?
Yes, please, bring us up
It's,
to speed.
the original approval was 162 units in 3 buildings, and it's now 144 units in 2 buildings.
Yeah, so the 72 is per building.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. And then parking is what, 1.9 bedrooms to, or no, opposite? 1.9 parking spots per bedroom or per unit or something like that?
Yep, so with the version I'm showing currently on the screen, which is the revision we're currently working on based on the peer review comments, we're currently at 1.85 spaces per unit.
But how could peer review be giving you numbers on something that this is new?
This is the new version based on the peer review, so we're still in the
Oh.
process of fixing this, but since we already had it, we figured we'd bring it
Oh,
to the
this is
meeting
based
with
off
us.
of peer review, okay.
Right, exactly, to kind of show you the changes we're making based on the peer review.
Have you sent this over to peer review yet or not yet?
Not yet, we're still finishing up some of the drainage on it.
The road going out to Copper Beach, is that a 2-way road?
So that is a one-way road out, and then the other half of the road is a fire lane, which would go both ways.
And how do you block that off?
So there will be a gate there with the key cards so that people can exit that way.
And this is all on sewer?
Yes.
Where's your open space?
So we do have, there's a few lots here on the west side that are going to stay wooded, as well as the lots over here, this area here that will stay wooded. And there is kind of a border around. With this new version, we've taken out a lot of the retaining walls and graded it down so that it's a little bit less obtrusive with just a lot of walls.
Where's the open space for the people living there?
We currently, we have the space open here. We don't have specific plans for it yet. There is the amenities building up here, as well as some space nearby that we could possibly add something there. We usually leave it open to comment with towns to see if there's anything specifically they would like to see. Otherwise, we'll generally come up with something.
The big plot in the middle, is that, what's the elevation? Is that higher or lower?
This one here is lower.
By how much?
It varies a lot. I can pull up that plan.
Like, are you framing around the piece of land? Who owns that piece of land?
That's owned by the town of Kingston.
So are you just framing completely around of it with chain link fence?
So there's a retaining wall there about 5 feet high around the 3 bottom sides, and then the top side goes right out to the right of way there.
Are you planning on purchasing that piece of land, or, I mean, seems like an odd piece of land right there.
Mr. Chair, it's Rick again. Can I talk?
Yeah, go ahead, yes.
So, that's an odd one. When I first got involved, a few years back, I'm like, well, maybe I can, turn that into open space. But I think it gets a little tricky, it's owned by the public.
Right.
So, I don't know how that would work in town, but, they'd have to get put up for bid, I think.
It just seems odd that it's completely framed in the middle, right there.
Right, it's a landlocked piece, that goes, harkens back to the original layout of this whole thing, which is definitely a bit strange, all these little lots. But it's on that paper road there.
Okay. Oh, it's connected to the paper road?
It abuts the paper road,
So
correct?
is that road that goes down the middle? Looks like it's.
Yep,
Yeah.
Okay.
yep.
Okay. And then what, would you, another question I have is, like, I know we're prelims, but, like, I guess you'd have to go through some engineering first, because obviously you don't have any place for trash. I don't know what you're gonna do with snow, since there'd be a crap load of snow. Obviously, you have
So-
wastewater problems. But I know, like I said, I know we're in the early parts of it. Lane, any questions here?
Yeah, so the road that's going up to Copper Beach Drive, that's going through one person's property?
Correct.
And that person has sold you an easement, is that?
Hi,
Rick
Lane,
probably-
it's Rick again. That is an easement, within the purchase and sale agreement, which is all owned in gentlemen.
So the house on the other side of that, are there any trees or anything blocking that roadway? That there's not gonna be a lot of traffic?
So there is a few retaining walls here, so that house is actually higher up than the roadway, by about 20 feet or so. So they wouldn't be able to see any of the cars going down it. And there is some tree line there as well.
Are you putting up walls there?
Yes. There's naturally a high port there in the hills. So in order to get the road to go out to Copper Beach, there's just no other way to get it to reach Copper Beach with the hill there.
How tall are the buildings? How many stories?
So they are 4 stories, with the top of the roof of the higher building is about, the peak of the roof should be about 170. And for reference, the canopy of trees in this area is between 170 to 195 in elevation.
And then the proposal for both traffic coming in and out is on Marion Drive.
Yes,
And
traffic in and out on Marion.
That's going right through that existing business.
Yeah, we have a purchase and sale agreement, I believe, for the easement there as well.
Now, what if that business would have to come in front of us for a change of use, or a change of,
It's industrial.
yeah, but did they use the parking as part of their use of their building? Or is it a separate entity of, like a parking lot? I don't know either.
Which parking lot?
Oh, the parking lot that they're coming in through, is that part of the
No, I
business
think
that's
that's a
there?
separate lot that somebody has
Uses for
separate
sep-
tickets for the commuter station.
Yeah, I like that too, I just don't know if it's connected to that business that's there.
I don't think it is.
Is it like a doggy daycare or something like that?
It's hard to tell on this plan.
What?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I know, this is so small.
Exactly.
I don't have anything else right now, but
Kevin?
So, going out, through Copper Beach, you said there's only gonna be one-way traffic or two-way?
One-way traffic going out, and then there's an additional 10 feet there for the fire lane as well.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll have to see more, so we'll get a bigger set of plans once, you know, everything gets finalized closer. Right now, that's all I have.
Yeah, sidewalks, is there any sidewalks or sidewalk connections?
Yep, so there are sidewalks throughout the site. You can see, or I'll show with my mouse, from Marion Drive, starting here, coming up along the building here, then crosses over to this side to get to the amenities building and out to Copper Beach. We do propose a sidewalk along Copper Beach that leads down to a path that goes up to the schools. And then additionally, there is continued sidewalk down this way, down to this building.
And then, since we don't have a traffic study, we don't know the percentage of cars going out onto Copper Beach. And then spilling, I don't think Copper Beach is the problem of the road, it's the next road down that is barely a road, it's not even considered a road. I don't think we can put a sidewalk on that road. The next road down to your right, at the end of Copper Beach.
Yeah, we wouldn't really expect
Right
a
there.
lot of walking traffic coming this way.
From the
Typically
school?
We expect it coming from the school, which there is a path already existing here, a paved path that goes to the schools. So we wouldn't propose the sidewalk going all the way down to Cushman here, because there's just no need for it to go down to Cushman. So the sidewalk would end here where the path is.
But that only goes to the elementary school.
Yeah.
Yep, it leads up to that area.
That's the one school where probably no kids would be walking from. They'd be all walking from the next school up. No one's gonna have a first grader walking alone through the woods. All right. And that's what you're proposing. And then, again, we don't know the traffic, and I don't even know if that road's wide enough for even more traffic. Is that Cushman Drive, the one on the right?
Yep, Cushman Drive is here.
Yeah. I think there's a creek under there. Going under there.
There is. Working Creek.
Bob.
I just have so many questions, I don't have one to ask.
I know, it's so small, I can barely see what's going on there. But I know it's, again, it's early.
That's all I have.
are we doing a site visit? Is that what's on this agenda? Okay.
Marcia, sorry.
Will we be able to see some of these access points at a site visit?
They're not developed yet.
I know it's private property, but is that something that we'll get a feel for?
Well, we can walk the property, but, and point out where those sites would be.
But like the easement that you have to go from your proposed development to Copper Beach Drive would be?
We can point it out, that's
just
not
didn't-
our property
No.
yet.
Just a big
It's
road,
just
it's just a big rock
Okay.
path now.
And what about the other, the access point onto Marion Drive? I mean, you have you have a purchase and sale, you have some documentation that allows you to acquire that in the future, but you don't own it now?
Rick, did we close on that, or is that still a PNS?
No, that's still PNS,
Yeah.
and it is an easement that would get purchased under that purchase and sale agreement.
And that's another thing where we would just be able to look at it, but we
Right.
wouldn't be able to, okay. What about wetlands? Have you gone to wetlands? I mean, 40B lets you get waivers from zoning, but I don't think it applies to the conservation
Right,
commission.
so Megan, where are we with conservation? We're
So At this point, with this version of the design, we actually don't infringe on any wetland areas on the plan. The only thing close to that, there is a Zone A in the middle of the site that we're starting a filing with FEMA to remove based on the fact that the model for that suggests that there is a river going down the center of the site that doesn't exist. So it just appears that it was erroneously mapped there.
Have you gone through the, I think it's the Conservation Commission or?
So it's a separate, they have separate jurisdiction, and the
Right.
zoning board has, through 40B, can waive any of the local wetlands bylaws or the conservation bylaws. So it doesn't have to be done in tandem, so the board can waive those local regs.
We would want to know what we're waiving
Well,
before we
of
do
course,
that.
yes, but, I mean, you had asked if we had gone before them yet, and we have not.
But are you going to be asking for waivers from any?
That, Megan, are we asking for waivers since it's the Zone A?
We shouldn't have to because we're, like I said, we're working to have the FEMA zone removed, and then after that, we're not infringing on any buffers or front areas or anything, so.
So right now, the answer would be no.
Correct.
Let's see, I had a bunch of other.
When are you guys planning on sending this over to Brennan to be looked at? It sounds like it's a reset.
Yep, we're in the process now of finishing up the drainage, so hopefully we can do that within the next few weeks, and then we can get that over to him and submit it with the town as well.
Anyone know how the kitty is right now? Jeannie, do you know how much money's in the kitty?
I believe the 5,000, and I had paid Pat, I think, 1,500.
So far?
Yeah.
All right, so this is still enough to at least cover this revision? All
We
right.
still have traffic, right? A traffic study has to be done, correct? Are there any other studies that you've
Storm-
identified or
Stormwater, the whole site, it all has to get redone.
that's all gonna be? But, I mean, I know the engineering, but are there actually going to be like a peer review study on your stormwater?
By the town's peer reviewer, you mean?
Yeah,
Yes, that's Brennan. That's
Yeah.
what I was just talking
Okay.
about.
That's what Pat's gonna be reviewing, I believe.
all right. But he's not, will he be reviewing a traffic study as well?
I think you were looking for a peer reviewer for
So
traffic.
Pat did put us in touch with someone that can do the traffic report. I could follow up with them
Okay.
on that.
And do you contemplate any other additional technical reviews?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Megan?
I don't think so. At some point, of course, we'll be submitting, the photometrics and landscaping and that sort of thing later down the road. But otherwise, I don't foresee anything else that should be require additional peer reviewing other than that.
I have nothing now.
All right, so very good. So, obviously, this is going back to Brennan. He's gonna review that. We're gonna need a traffic study. Make sure that the kitty stays at least above 50% of what was burning. So if it goes below 2,500, ask for another check. Because if we lose your peer review, you're back to square one, and you're gonna do a restart with someone new.
Yep.
I know they don't like these sometimes, so, and I know when they jump ship, we can never get them back. That being said, also, you guys need to give us another.
Extension.
What?
Extension?
Correct.
Yep.
I don't know if you want to give it 60 days. what are you
I'll
at?
talk to Rick about it and figure
Yeah.
out,
Basically, whatever we kick the can, we want double. So if you kick out 2 weeks, we want 4 weeks.
oh, got it, okay, understood,
If we kick you out a month, we want 2 months.
okay,
That way there's a buffer. That way there's not
Right.
a forgetting buffer.
okay. And should we schedule a site plan or site visit as well?
I say we wait until we have, well, that's up to me.
What about?
Yeah, I was gonna say, until you have engineering that says that what you guys got going on works, because you've already changed once off of his first round of engineering. There's no need for us to keep going out and looking at No, we're moving the road 5 feet to the right. We're moving we're getting rid of the road. Now we're putting the road over here. So there's no reason for us to keep going on. I know one road's like this. It's a hill. It's like 15 feet high. And the other one's some guy's house. So unless they want to go see it, they can.
Okay.
That's up to them. But I think until you guys can put maybe a couple of sticks in the ground
Okay.
saying this is the way in, and if we can get in there and say this is the building layout, simple stuff as that, then it's probably worth our time.
I drive by it every day, I see.
I mean, I don't feel like getting Lyme disease anytime soon again. So I know it's just sheer woods.
Okay, good plan. Don't want that to happen.
Anybody else before we continue it and give it a date?
Anybody from the
Public?
public?
Want to say anything?
Paul Tanis, Copper Beach. It appears as though they're doing a traffic study now, and my question is there's no school. And we know the traffic in that whole area completely changes when school's there, so, I mean, to me, it's a waste of money doing the traffic study now.
We don't even have the engineer yet.
Well, there's some sort of pole counting things on Copper Beach, and it appears at the top of Hilltop.
That might just be the state figuring out how bad of a spot that is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they would put it on Copper Beach.
Yeah.
It's down by where they're.
Are you guys doing your own traffic study right now?
Mr. Chair, it's Rick.
Yes, go ahead.
I had sent them a deposit, and a lot of times they'll just start without my knowledge. So honestly, I'm not sure if they've started there yet. It could be them, not.
That's on your side. That would be your traffic study for your people.
Correct.
Okay. And you understand what he's saying. School starts in 3 weeks?
Yeah, I've been through this before, done a lot of projects, and it's the traffic engineers talk amongst each other. I think they run adjustment factors if they're out of season, and I'm not a traffic guy, but they get through it somehow.
All right. Yeah, I just know it's pretty mayhem down there, having kids myself. All right, anyone else from the public? Go ahead.
Britt Opachinski, 15 Copper Beach Drive. I know you just touched upon the Cushman Road, but to me, that's one of my biggest concerns, is that road. It's very, very narrow, and there are streams on both sides. So none of that engineering.
Are you talking about Cushman?
I'm talking about Cushman,
Yeah.
the connecting road. Regardless if you need a sidewalk or not, just 2 lanes of traffic. And then with the curves, you can't even have a yellow line there. It's very narrow. So I would like to see that play into their planning, their engineering.
Yes,
I don't know.
it would have to be some sort of improvement there that's why I'm curious with the amount of cars that they're suggesting would be adding to it.
Yep. Okay, thank you.
Step right up.
My name's Keith Hansen. I live in number 1 Copper Beach Drive. Couple of things I see, it's very concerning, and I see this access road that goes from the new development down to Copper Beach. And I know there's some traffic studies, but certainly the traffic's going to increase quite a bit if that road is an access road. First of all, there's no question people are going to be coming from the train, and they're going to be using that as a cut-through. That's a given. And we were promised back 30 years ago, I remember back in the 90s before the train even came in, that the selectmen at that time said that our road would be closed off. Essentially, this is reopening the road. There's no question about it. We were promised the road would be closed off once the train came in.
I think you can't get through, they're saying you have to have a key card to get out.
A key card to get out?
Yeah, so the owner, not the owners, but the people that are renting in those 2 buildings, is that true? They have a key card? So if someone's cutting through from the train, they're gonna be trapped.
But still, they're reopening the road regardless.
If it's left open.
And there's no question about it, there's gonna be flaws to it. But certainly that's gonna increase the traffic regardless of whatever the traffic studies are now. That's just increasing it more. Second of all, they talk about the access road, the pedestrian access to get to the school. There's no need for sidewalks. You can get to the school up by the end of Copper Beach Drive. There's a cul-de-sac, and you can cut through to the school there. So really, I don't see why they would even need sidewalks to be put on Copper Beach. You can get to the school, you can walk through the other way too, so.
So to Kingston Intermediate School?
Correct.
There's a road right, there's
There's a-
trees covering it.
There's a road at the cul-de-sac here.
Thought that was
If you
like
walk
a
through,
mountain.
You can get to the school over that way too.
Okay.
So that's an access point too.
Yeah, it's pretty
I don't
steep.
see why you really need sidewalks.
Yeah, I thought about
Very
on the
steep.
beach. But anyway, thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else, public? For or against? Anyone on Zoom? Can you drop the map, please?
Sean Pine du Bois.
Where are you, Mr. Bois? There you are, up top, up left. Go ahead, Mr. Bois.
Yeah, thank you. There was a discussion about them appealing the Zone A, which I assume is with FEMA, but I'd like some
Yes, that's what they said.
understanding.
They said FEMA.
It's with FEMA?
Yes.
And the other thing I just wanted to say is that it's not a stupid little stream. First Brook is actually a cold water trout stream that has been manipulated by both the railroad and the highway, but it is in that area and does deserve respect and should be considered when they do their stormwater planning, well as their Zone A business. So that's all I wanted to say. Thanks very much. Appreciate being able to be on. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else want to talk? No. I don't see anybody. Continuation. Sounds like you're not even done. So I'm guessing you're not making 2 weeks, and then you still got to do engineering, which would easily be another month.
May I clarify about the zone A?
Go ahead, clarify. I don't know what you're clarifying.
I just wanted to clarify, the zone A isn't at the stream, it's actually in the middle of the site. The FEMA basically shows a separate second river that runs through the middle of the site, which we've been out there and we've been out with conservation as well. There's not a river in that area. It's probably about, 600 plus feet away from where the actual brook is out there on the site.
Yeah, I mean, we'll obviously ask for recommendations from conservation, and we'll also, obviously, the engineer will probably pick up on it too, being that probably impedes your stormwater retention somehow.
It's way downhill from the site too, so the water's gonna flow to it.
So I'm sure it's gonna
Unless
be
they do
picked up
something
by
with it.
both conservation and,
Right.
and engineering.
Have to come up with some to divert it.
What's you guys' time frame? October?
Yeah, this is Rick, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah.
That's fine with me. That gives everybody plenty of time for back and forth.
First one or the second one?
October.
First meeting of October or second of October?
First is fine, I guess.
What is it? 10-3. You think the first one for sure, and not 10-17?
Rick, are you comfortable with 10-3?
Yeah, you can go, let's do 10-17 just to be safe.
Very good. So I'm gonna want at least
10,
No, 10-1, not 10-3
Wait,
is a Friday.
10-17 is a Friday.
yeah, so
10-1.
it's either the first or the
10-1 or
15th.
15.
right at 15 then.
10-15, which is a,
And then I'm gonna need a
Nice.
waiver, whatchamacallit, from you guys too.
Yep.
Pushing at least a month past that.
okay, so like November, mid-November,
Yeah, yeah.
before the holidays start.
Either before the holidays or dead middle of December. 'cause
Okay.
Everyone's gonna be all frazzled on the ends.
Okay.
And not be
I
paying
won't be there,
attention.
but it's fine.
All right, can make a motion to continue to October 15th.
So moved.
And a second.
Aye.
Second, all in favor? Aye. Aye, very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, I'll be in Ireland on the 15th of October,
Nice, good look for you.
on the 8th to the 17th.
All right, David, is it, how do you say your last name so I don't? Flommer. No P? Is your mic on?
We're still in the meeting.
I know. Yeah, we're still in the meeting. Hey, hey, hey. Paul, give us 2 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can wait.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. Palmer. Am I saying it right?
Flommer.
Flommer, okay. No P, silent P. Is Mike on back there? Can you hear him? Excellent, thank you. All right, so you want to be on this board, are you sure? I'm just making sure. Sanity questions. Why don't you give us a quick rundown of what you did before? I see it in your special skills, and I know we've seen you before in front of us for a special permit before, so.
Exactly. So, I mean, that's how it all started. So we had come before you for a special permit, and some discussion about there was an open, seat for an associate member. Given it some thought, I thought it'd be nice to, maybe it'd be something I'd like to do. I spent my life in construction, probably over 30 years experience in construction. Ended up having a spinal injury, so I'm now paraplegic. So my thought is, I would offer, probably a unique perspective, maybe for the group, for the board, and I think it's something I'd like to do.
Excellent. Any questions for him, anybody? Oh, give him a new mic?
Do it again?
Yeah! we picked it up on a hot mic somewhere, didn't we?
They were good.
Any questions for him? Anybody?
No,
All right.
I'm happy, I mean.
Oh, yeah, we're happy to have an extra person.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right,
So what's
that
the
being
next
said,
step with that? You
Now
have
he
to go
just-
before the selectmen?
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, they vote on it, I think.
Gets appointed, and that's basically it. Awesome.
So when can he do that? What's the soonest?
Yeah, to set up that next meeting, you go in front of them, and they're
I
gonna.
think once they approve it, so you have to go down to the assessor's office. Clerks, and they give you a piece of paper, and you,
Swear in and.
3 years or 5 years, whatever it is, and you sign your name to it, so.
And the card carrying crazy person like us. All right, excellent. Motion to adjourn?
Yeah, they notarize.
Can we just clarify, we're not gonna do a site visit until after the October meeting?
Yeah, well, until they have,
Okay.
well, until the engineering approves it.
Well, we didn't schedule
Well,
them to
so
come
our,
before
our,
us until
our,
October,
so our engineers that are basically for us, they already changed the plan once because our
Well, they're
engineers.
talking, I think it's terrific that their engineers and our engineer are talking.
Right.
And without us, keeping the process moving. I'm just trying to clarify, we're not gonna have a site visit until after the October 17th.
Yeah.
15th.
And it might even be farther than that, because they might revise it again.
They got a lot of work to do.
They have a lot of work.
There's really nothing to see there.
Again, I mean, you people, it's great that you all seem very familiar with the area. I'm not, and I would like to familiarize myself.
Well, you can see some of it, just to drive down Copper Beach or go down,
I know that, but
because the terrain is not like,
I
it's,
understand.
it's bad terrain.
Go to the train station.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can see
it's
the
hard
road
terrain.
where you
just
go.
would,
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I second.
Very good. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.